But with that, we're joined by 6'6", 225 tight end Isaiah Pina.
Yes, sir.
Man?
How you doing?
Good, man. So
I'm
first
good.
off, why Virginia Tech, man?
Yes, sir. Go Hokies.
Why was Virginia Tech the school for you?
So, they've been there since day one. And, getting to know them personally, like going up there in my visit against the Vanderbilt game, it was really nice. Coach Davis, he sat down, he was very welcoming. And, he sat down, even eating dinner, just, getting to know me. And, they just been there from day one.
Yeah, talk about that official visit a little bit more. You obviously came up for the Vanderbilt game. What was the highlight? What stood out about Virginia Tech on that visit?
So it wasn't official, it was just
Okay.
the go up there for a game. I have official November 1st.
Oh, nice, for the Louisville game. Cool.
Yes, sir. So when I went up there, I just felt welcome. All the coaches showing all the love, and it's hard to find that in this recruiting. So that was
100%.
the main thing.
So talk about, a lot's been made of it, obviously, dual sport guy. You went into high school playing baseball, I believe, and
Yes, sir.
then switching to basketball, getting interest from Tulane, and then the coaches finally get you to switch over to football, and you receive a ton of interest off the bat. You got UNLV, Southern Miss, a lot of different schools. I know you camped at Florida State. Just talk about that process of finally switching and then how that's been.
So I always been a baseball kid. Always wanted to go to MLB, but you know didn't really like it in high school once I went there. And the basketball coach kept on asking me, to come out and play basketball. And I was telling them no. And then same thing for football until, they got me out there 7-on-7, had a good time with 10 touchdowns. I mean, who wouldn't think that's,
Yeah, they came calling after that.
Yes, sir.
So I guess the biggest thing, the elephant in the room, committing to a program that doesn't currently have a sitting head coach. What does that process look like? What does that faith leap look like for you?
I mean, just that connection with coach Davis, Coach Davis, and Coach Nance, talking to them. If the Titans, Coach Davis decides to, you know leave, I have that connection. Could always go. So yeah, it's just the connection we got.
Without a doubt. Have you had
Yes,
any
sir.
conversations with the interim head coach, Philip Montgomery?
Mm-mm.
Nice. So you say you're coming back up for the Louisville game. What are you most looking forward to on that official visit?
Just to meet some of the players, get back up there and get up there and talk to the coaches and all those stuff.
You're the first commit for Virginia Tech at the tight end position since the class of 2023.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That kind of crazy when you see that.
Yes, sir.
So for people who haven't cut on the tape and seen you play, what type of athlete are you? What do you bring to the game?
You know, I have the jump ball. That's mostly my advantage on people. The jump ball, the go ball. And with I just say I'm an end zone threat
Yeah.
basically.
How's the high school season going?
It's going good. It's going well. We're 8-1.
Nice. So are you,
Yes,
are you
sir.
still planning to play basketball or
Yes, sir. I'm still playing basketball. Last time, senior year, when I go out there and have a good time with my teammates that have been there for me.
so is the plan for you to early enroll or are you gonna enroll over the summer?
I'm gonna enroll over the summer.
Cool. All right. Are you gonna maybe look to potentially have you talked to Snook Peterkin on the football team about, he's playing both ways, playing football and basketball?
Mm-mm. I haven't thought, but I've been thinking about it.
Yeah,
That's something I would want to, ask in person. Like go up there and see if I want to do that.
for sure. I don't think that so you don't know your host because I don't know if they host in season, but what is like that official visit? Have you taken OVs anywhere else? Think we lost him there.
Can you repeat yourself?
Yeah, we got you back. So have you taken official visits anywhere else?
Mm-mm. I was planning. I took not unofficial visits to
Yeah.
FSU. I went to Who else was? Yeah, I went to FSU. I went to. I had one for South Carolina and UF schools like that.
Yeah.
But Virginia Tech. I mean,
So what? How did you discern between those programs and pick Virginia Tech, especially at a time of uncertainty?
just a different kind of love.
Yeah.
The staff gave me made me feel welcome. Like I said, it's hard to find coaches that believe in you like that. Now these days with the recruiting, how it's going. So
I know it's all gone so fast, obviously, since making the change. What's been one thing you've tried to make the biggest effort for this season and your growth on the football field?
just getting to know the game more, like just getting better at running routes, learning little things, developing my IQ for the game.
Have you talked to Coach Ferguson at all about getting on the weight room plan or anything?
Mm-mm. But Coach Davis was on the phone with my mom, and he told me, you know, we're gonna take him for a year. He's gonna come back. You won't, even recognize me. So
What was that conversation like with him when you told him that you committed?
it was good. He was happy. You know, he was happy for me. He'd been there since day one. So
Cool, man. Well, sending it off, you got a message for Hokie Nation. What are they getting in you?
a beast. I mean, 6'6" with a 30-inch vert. I mean, can't complain.
Cool, man. That was 6'6", like you said, 225 tight end. Newest commit for Virginia Tech, Isaiah Pina. Isaiah, appreciate you, man. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. You too.